friends, in this video we're going to see about improvement in food resources. This is for class 9 chapter 15. Class 9 chapter 15, improvement in food resources. So we're going to talk about agriculture. So what do you mean by agriculture? In simple terms, it is growing of food crops. Okay, growing of food crops is called agriculture. But how can we define? Let us see. Agriculture is the art and science of cultivating the soil, growing crops, and raising livestock. So it's also an art and science, okay, of soil cultivation, growing of crops, and raising of livestock, cattle. So all these things will come under agriculture. Next is, what is sustainable agriculture? The population is growing on, okay, so it is the duty of government to provide food to each and every one of us. So to maintain that, sustainable agriculture is necessary. We have to put continuous effort for efficient management of resources. So one has to manage the resources efficiently for agriculture to meet the changing human needs. Okay. Now the population is more. You all know it has reached billions of uh, people. Okay. So to meet up the changing needs, at the same time, quality of the environment should be maintained and natural resources should be conserved, saved. Okay, three things in this. Okay, so every human being should get the food to meet out the changing human needs according to the growing population, to meet out the change in the human need. Second thing, the environment quality should be maintained. We should not create any problems to the environment. Okay, so that should be conserved, maintained, and natural resources, that also should be taken care of, okay, to meet the human needs, to maintain quality environment, to conserve natural resources. So all these three things, so that is called sustainable agriculture. Okay, now let us see various types of food crops. So you all know that there are various types such as cereals, pulses, oils and fats, vegetables, fruits, spices, like that. Cereals, all that rice, wheat, maize, oats, barley, millets, all these things will come under cereals. Cereals provide carbohydrates, okay, and they also provide more energy. So these are all cereals, rice, wheat, maize, etc. Cereals provide carbohydrates. Then comes pulses, all these grams, nuts, okay, grams, peas, lentils, all these things will provide proteinaceous food. Again, gives us energy for growth. Then oil seeds. Okay, we know that sunflower, then mustard, soya bean, all these things provide oils and fats. So here they provide fat. So first one is carbohydrate, second one protein, third one fats. Cereals provide carbohydrates, pulses provide proteins, oil seeds provide fats. Apart from that, we have vegetables, fruits, spices. All these provide vitamins and minerals, which is very, very essential for our healthy life. Okay, vitamins and minerals. And we have something called fodder crops. This is for cattle, livestock, like cow, buffalo, goat, sheep, for all these things, cattle. It is called food for livestock. Some of the examples are berseem, oats, Sudan grass. So thus we have seen about the five types of food crops: cereals, pulses, oilseeds and fats, vegetables, fruits, spices, and the last one is fodder crops, that is meant for livestock. So now let us see the differences between kharif crop and rabi crop. So there are two kinds of crops, kharif and rabi. Kharif crops, they grow in rainy season, that is from June to October. Examples: paddy, maize, cotton, black gram. Okay, grow in rainy season, June to October. Examples: paddy, maize, cotton, black gram. Rabi crops, grown in winter season, November to April is the month. Wheat, gram, peas, linseed. So can be asked for a 2 mark question or 3 mark question. So I can differentiate in this way: kharif crop, rabi crop. Okay, rainy season, winter season, June to October, November to April, and the examples. Okay. So now let us see about the differences between macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients, nutrients that are required by the plant in large quantities, are called macronutrients. Nutrients required by the plant in large quantities. Example: nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur, all this. Some nutrients are needed in less amount. They are called micronutrients. Plants require certain nutrients in very less quantities. They are called micronutrients. Example: zinc, copper, boron, manganese, like that. Okay. So let us see about the differences between manures and fertilizers. Okay. So fertilizers, it may be an artificial or natural substance. So fertilizer can be artificial or natural substance, whereas manure is purely natural substance. Fertilizers are chemicals. Basically, they are chemicals. Okay. When they are added to the soil, they increase the fertility and productivity of the crops. They increase the fertility of the soil and also the productivity of the crops. They are chemicals, basically chemicals. Manures are obtained from dead and decaying plant and animals. Okay. When they are decomposed, they become humus. That is used as manure. Chemicals are prepared in factories, whereas manures are prepared in fields. Okay, normal agricultural fields, it is prepared. Okay, it is the dead and decaying plants and animals. Okay, all dried leaves, dead parts of the animal bodies, all these things. Okay, here it is prepared in factories, there it is prepared in fields. Fourth one does not provide humus to the soil. It will not add up any humus to the soil, whereas manures add humus. They provide humus. Okay, rich in plant nutrients. Manures are not that much rich in nutrients, but it's good. Fertilizers are absorbed by the plant quickly. Okay, all these chemicals are absorbed by the plant quickly. Here, however, it is slow process. The absorption is slow process. Chemicals are costly, whereas manures are cheaper and effective, cost effective. Okay, because they are produced in the fields. Okay, so it is not costly. Chemicals harm the organisms in soil, also cause health issues. As human beings, we keep on consuming more and more chemicals that is accumulated in the food crops. So it creates health hazards, health issues. Okay, so that is what using more of chemicals is not advisable. Nowadays, we talk more about organic farming, use of manures. Manures are always good, no harm, and it enriches soil fertility. Okay, naturally, it will enrich the soil fertility. So, these are all the differences. Okay, artificial, natural, prepared in factories, prepared in fields, rich in plant nutrients. Here it is less rich in plant nutrients, absorbed by the plants quickly, slow absorption, very costly. Here it is cheap and cost effective. This one harms the organisms in soil. as well as raises health issues, whereas this one, no harm, provides fertility. Okay, so I'll be talking more about how to improve food crops, how to do the productivity management, all this in my next video. Thank you.